Were the worst 2 minutes of your life. When I was 16, my friends and I decided to swim across the bottomless lake. If you swam out far enough, the water turned black, and a lot of kids my age drowned trying to swim in it. I knew it was a stupid idea, but peer pressure got to me. Two of my friends took off ahead, racing each other, while my best friend Evan and I trailed behind. I wasn't a great swimmer, and water wasn't really my thing, but I figured if I stuck close to him, I'd be fine. About halfway across, he suddenly screamed my name. I turned around and saw pure terror in his eyes. His face was pale. "My leg is cramping," he yelled. I told him to copy my side stroke and just focus on floating. He tried, but a second later, he panicked again. "My other leg. I can't move my legs. Help." Then he lunged at me, his hands grabbed my shoulders, pulling me under as he struggled to stay above water. I panicked and dove down to escape. When I surfaced, he was thrashing, his arms flailing, gasping for air. I yelled for our friends on shore, but they were too far away to hear.
I watched him struggle, and for a second, I thought, if I try to help him, we're both going to drown.
Then he stopped fighting, his face twisted in pain, and he curled into a ball and started sinking under the water. Without thinking, I dove after him. He was 3 feet below the surface when I grabbed his belt and yanked him up. I rolled him onto his back, but he started clawing at my face, desperate to climb on top of me. I had no choice. I punched him in the nose. Blood mixed with the water as he froze for a moment, then he started sobbing. I wrapped one arm around his waist and swam with my free hand. The shore was 2 miles away. I tried to keep my breathing steady, but I was already exhausted. My body screamed at me to let go of him. I couldn't. I kept swimming, my vision blurring from the strain. I shouted again, and this time, our friends heard us. They ran toward the edge of the water and swam out to help, but just as they reached us, my right leg went into pure pain. My toes went numb, my thighs locked up, and I realized that I was cramping too. "Float!" I yelled at him, but he panicked again, splashing wildly. I switched arms and forced myself to keep moving. Then, suddenly, my foot scraped something solid. I could touch the bottom. We made it. Evan was still crying as our friends pulled him onto the shore. My entire body ached, and I collapsed onto the sand, gasping for air. A county truck pulled up, and an old man rolled down his window. "You boys better not be swimming in that lake," he said. "People drown out here." We sat in silence, too exhausted to answer. That night, I had nightmares about watching him sink while I swam away. I had those nightmares for weeks. Every time we talked, he'd remind me, "You didn't have to save me, but you did. I love you, man."